Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Traps with Jason Anthony's Go coming at you guys with another reaction video. I'm just continuing down the old metal rabbit hole. And today we're going to be checking out Exodus, another band that I don't know a lot about, but on many lists it ranks up as one of the better, if not best, metal bands out there. So we're going to be checking out. This is a Blacklist live at Wacken 08. Don't know anything about it, but I'm excited to check it out. If you're a fan, let me know in the comments because I read them, and I would like to know more what you think about this band and what is the good music to check out. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. Like, comment, share, double hit the good stuff. When you're done, go check out some of our original music. We got links in the description box below. New song coming out June 2nd. It's called 5 a.m. You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to be dropping the music video on this channel. So I greatly appreciate you guys showing some love and support. It doesn't cost you a penny. All right. With that being said, let's check this out.
That's right! Hey! Never enough ways to throw you away. Then I start running 'cause you know that I'm coming. I'm onto your game and I'm laying the blame and I'm out in your name. Then I'm gone twice 'cause you're playing with your life. Must have some sort of death wish. I haven't any doubt that your time has run out 'cause I'm out in your name. To my blacklist. Beat me, thoughts you couldn't beat me. How are you ever wrong? I rise to the occasion, character assassination. Put you down where you belong. You got a lot to say when I'm so far away. Now you got a problem with me. See you, I'll write you up without that enough of your verbal debris. Then I started running 'cause you know that I'm coming. Cocked and loaded and I never miss. I'm onto your game and I'm laying the blame and I'm out of your name to my blacklist. Should have gone twice 'cause you're playing with your life. Must have some sort of death wish. I haven't any doubt that the time is run out 'cause I'm out of your name to my blacklist. You never walk the walk. All you do is run and hide. Say nothing like me. You've been invited back me. I'm not a man, you set you right. I've heard everything on your mind singing. You better run as fast as you can. Take you out, write you up. Are you brave enough? Stand up and fight like a man.
Oh, I was not expecting that. I thought Exodus for some reason was like a hair metal band. I mean, granted, these guys got hair and they can, well, everybody, lead singer. He reminded me of Tank Abbott. If you're a UFC fan, you know what I'm talking about, especially the early years. He looked just like Tank Abbott, and he had the anger of Tank Abbott as well. So let's break this down a little bit. What I really like about this genre and this style of guitar playing, as well as is the rhythmic aspect of it. And I've talked a lot about this on this channel, about how music, you can really influence a crowd and get people to buy in by creating energy. Now, rhythmically, having the guitarist chunking as well as the bass player with the drummer in that almost tribal pattern, right? Dun, 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 dun. You can see the crowd is moving to that. It's giving them something to bounce to mosh to flow to, right? They're chanting to. They're doing all these different things. And then super smart of them to then drop, right? Because then what happens? Everyone has this big anticipation, and then vocals come in, everything picks back up, and boom, you have these big crescendo moments where it just creates even bigger energy. Most people probably don't even care about that, but from a musical standpoint, what you're doing is you're getting everybody to buy in, just like in a club when people are dancing to that, right? You may hate that, but that's what we're doing here as well with these metal guys, and that's why you can see there's 50 to whatever, how many thousand people there, all moving to the same thing. Do they know what he's saying? Maybe the fans do. Maybe some of the diehard Exodus fans are really just excited. But I would probably bet overwhelmingly it is that energy that's being created musically and rhythmically that is just sucking people in to this movement, right? This organic thing that's being created rhythmically and musically. Anyways, that's just one man's take. It's something that I think they did really well. I also appreciated that even though vocally I would prefer something a little more melodic with something a little bit more range, I like that I could still understand what he was talking about and saying, even in the growls and, the screams and stuff like that. It was still, you could articulate what was being conveyed, which I would expect, this type of band, maybe in the studio you could pull that out, but live it may get a little too distorted with too much gain, not having good mic control. But I think he did an excellent job. And then I think you add those guitar solos in there there was kind of that cool phaser effect in there that wasn't your typical metal sound. Had a kind of a unique vibe to it. So anyways, I think it was pretty interesting stuff. I would love to hear more of Exodus. Not at all what I expected. I don't know why I was thinking 80s metal, or hair metal, but definitely, piqued my interest into hearing more of their stuff. Reminded me of a band called Third Strike I saw years ago, that had a very similar sound, and never know. I'm gonna have to check them out. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them before, but I don't think they ever lasted long. But anyways. With that being said, I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.